Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been such a long time since I've actually sat down and talked to you guys, but I definitely wanted to go ahead and do a review video for you on the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. This is the new one. They do have an original one that they came out with I think last year, and then this one that just came out a couple weeks ago. So I'm super excited. I did get mine on Sephora.com because every store was sold out and it was pretty hectic when I went there. They even took all the display palettes down because they couldn't keep them in stock. So I went and ordered it online and I got it like a week ago. So I've been using it every day since, just to test out all the colors, the pigmentation, so I can review it for you guys. So let's just get started. All the shadows that I'm wearing today are from this chocolate bar, and when you get it, it looks like this. It comes in a box that has all the colors on the back along with all the names, which I find is really handy, but they are on the palette as well, which I like. So when you open it up, it looks like this. It is a lighter color than the original, and it's also thinner. They did redo the original as well in the thinner tin version. So much more sleeker, easier to handle. It still is a little bulky to carry like in your purse or to travel with, but it's definitely better than what the original first time they went out with. It had a thicker bottom. Now, I do not have the original chocolate bar palette. I have played with it a ton. I've used some of the shadows, just testing it out like at Sephora and at Ulta, and I liked it. The pigmentation is really good. The texture of the shadows, Too Faced does a really good job of all of their makeup, but I am a lot more warmer, neutral colors I like a lot more, and that one just didn't speak to me. It had a lot of purples and cool tone colors. This one I find is a lot warmer, but it does have some neutral colors, which I like to mix with warm or cool colored shadows. So I find that this has better use for me personally. I will find more use out of this. So when you get it, it looks like this, and it comes with this little card. Obviously I have been using it, but this is what the palette looks like. I'll try not to blind you guys. Ooh. So this is what the palette looks like. It's beautiful, and obviously it smells like chocolate. It smells so good. They do have a lot of other chocolate products in that line that they make with cocoa powder, along with the first chocolate bar palette. They have the chocolate soleil bronzers. They have a new powdered foundation out now that has the cocoa powder in it. So first thing I want to talk about is the little pamphlet that comes with the chocolate bar. This has 3 looks right off the bat that they give you to help you get started with how to use the palette. And on the back side, they use the directions. They have directions on how to get these 3 looks that are on here. So right off the bat, if you're having trouble, like, how am I going to use this? When am I going to use the blue? How can I, use more than one color from the palette? Right off the bat, it tells you how to get these 3 beautiful, 2 natural looks, one that has a little bit of sparkle, and then how to use the blue color in a more wearable way, which I adore. I have tried all 3 looks, and I feel like they will be very versatile for a lot of different skin tones, eye colors, and they'll look beautiful on everybody. As you can see, I am wearing a bunch of the colors. I will say, people who have had the first chocolate palette, they have been saying that this one is not as pigmented as the first one. I mean, my favorite colors are this truffle, the peanut butter, the mousse color, the nougat color, and I don't know if you can see, but they show up. This black, the licorice color, also shows up crazy black. Like, that is one of the blackest black eyeshadows I've ever seen. They are very pigmented. Their mattes in this palette are done spot on perfect. The mattes are creamy, they're buttery, they're easy to blend. They blend together really well. Just the feel of them is crazy soft. Now when I get into the ones with sparkle or shimmer in it, I'm not as impressed. The pigmentation is still there. For example, this Cocoa Chili is very dark and has shine and sparkle to it. The Blueberry Swirl, the blue color, is fairly blue. But I do find that the ones with sparkle or shimmer in it do need a primer to get that brighter pigmentation. I've tried them on their own, and I've tried them with a primer. They definitely show up better with a primer. As for the mattes, you can definitely use it without a primer and they will show up. Butter pecan is what I have on the inner corner of my eye and on top of the lid. And then coconut cream is a perfect matte highlighter. I do have that under my brow today. Again, blends beautifully. Now, where I think that people are coming from when they say that this is not as pigmented as the first one, I think they're talking about the pink sugar color. If you look at the pink sugar color, it looks like it would be kind of an iridescent, metallic kind of pink color with shimmer in it. But I'm going to tell you right now, it does not look like that. When you look at pink sugar and swatch it, they are two completely different looking things. On my finger, it looks a lot more white with pink glitter in it, but I will say that's not a mistake. If you look at the card and it tells you the second look, the semi-sweet look, it tells you that that pink sugar color is meant to be placed as a glitter on top of any color. So it's basically meant to make all the matte colors and the shiny colors more sparkly. It's just supposed to be put on top or on its own for sparkle. It's not meant to show up pink. When you put it over any of the eyeshadows, it looks beautiful. I did put this color Nougat all over my eyelid with some of the truffled and pudding on the outer corner. And then I put pink sugar on top of the Nougat, and it just made it pop. It made my eye look more open and bright. You can also put it on the inner corner for some shine. It definitely can amp up any other color. So the only other downside I had has nothing to do with the product. It's actually the container. And I think this is just mine. When I got it in the mail, and I opened it for the first time, the magnets in it are not very strong at all, so it opens very easily. It like falls open, but I hope that's not every single one of them. I doubt that it is. I know the first one was the original palette closed a lot better than this, so I'm guessing that's just mine. But anyways, the product is beautiful. I definitely recommend this. I personally like it better, the colors over the original one, but that is totally preference of what color tones you like better. All around, I give this a very high rating and I recommend it for everybody. So I hope you guys like it. If you like it, I do recommend finding it online somewhere because Sephora and Ulta have been sold out crazily online. Yes, and I think that's all I have to say for you guys. I hope you guys like this review. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And also you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I'll leave all my links below. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye.